On the 3rd of May 2022, the Marape Rosso government announced a relief package of 611 million kina to ease the inflationary pressure currently faced by the people throughout the country. From the total relief package, the government committed 220 million kina in subsidies on refined petroleum products in the form of foregone tax revenues. Based on the volume of fuel sold at all fuel retail service stations, as at 31st of December 2022, the ICCC estimates that the government would have passed on about 176 million kina worth of tax relief on fuel to consumers throughout the country. These estimates are based on the tax exemptions and the volume of fuel sold at all retail service stations, which are subject to regulatory oversight by the ICCC. The ICCC also pointed out that the consumers may have thought that these cost savings were not realized given the current prevailing fuel prices. However, without the tax exemptions, consumers would have been paying more for fuel. For instance, in December 2022, consumers in Port Moresby would have been paying per litre 4 kina 37 toya for petrol instead of the current retail price of 3 kina 81 toya, and for diesel 4 kina 78 toya instead of 4 kina 56 toya, and for kerosene 4 kina 36 toya instead of 4 kina 3 toya. Despite the current inflationary pressure faced in the country, the ICCC is appealing to businesses, especially those that are benefiting from the government's tax relief, to at least pass on some of the cost savings to consumers. Whilst the current tax relief measures will expire on the 31st of December, the ICCC also commended the Marape Rosso government for extending the tax relief on the fuel products to 30th of June 2023, consistent with the national budget. The government's decision to extend the tax relief to June next year is necessary to ease the cost burden on consumers in the country, given the current prevailing fuel prices globally. The current fuel prices are mostly driven by the global factors such as the surge in demand for fuel following the reopening of economies at the end of 2021 after the prolonged COVID-19 lockdowns and the supply disruption due to the current conflict between Ukraine and Russia. Sharon Engnui, National EMTV News.